It was 7:00 in the evening. Two young men from the village were sitting under a banyan tree, warming themselves by the fire. The cold in the villages was more intense in the hours. "Hey, brother, you didn't go fishing today?" "What about towards the canal? It's so cold today. Who would go there? And besides, I'm scared to even go near that canal." "Yes, brother, you're right. There's someone else's voice crying." They were talking to each other when suddenly Ashok Tripathi, a teacher at the village school, arrived. "Look, Tripathi ji is coming. I was looking for you." "Hey, Tripathi, please sit down." Tripathi came and sat down, and the conversation began. "I thought you were fishing today." "Hey Tripathi, that place is cursed." "It is. No one dares to go there, even at night. He's scared." "Hey Tripathi, something happened to you too during school. It was quite horrifying." "What about that?" "Even today, I get goosebumps when I think about it." "Hey Tripathi, please tell me this once." "Yes." "Tripathi ji, please tell me about that incident. It's been a while since I've heard it." Both of them insisted on hearing it. Okay, I'll tell you. This story is from 17 years ago. At that time, I was 23 years old. I was returning to my village after taking an exam. But it was too late. I arrived at the station around 7 p.m. The station was almost inaudible because people were afraid to stay overnight in that area. After some time the train came and stopped on the tracks. I sat down in my coach and waited for the train to leave. The weather outside was getting worse. It was as if something terrible was about to happen. Then I got a call from my mother. "Yes, Mom. Where are you, son? Why aren't you home yet?" "Mom, I'm on the train right now. Why is it taking so long?" "Actually, today was my last exam, so I was partying with friends. Son, it'll be night by the time I get back. Stay there." "To leave. Leave in the morning." "Hey, Mom, don't worry. I'll be back soon. You just relax." "Okay, son. Come quickly. I'll be waiting for you." "Hey, Mom, don't wait up. You can go after dinner. Go to sleep. I'm going to be late. Come home first, then we'll talk." Mom wanted me to stop on the way to go, but I assured him I'd be home soon. I hung up. A strange sense of unease gripped me. I muttered, "It's so late, and the train is already here. Why hasn't it worked yet?" Then an old man came up to me. "Hey son, give me some money. Uncle, you're dressed so well and you're begging." "Son, don't go where you're going, because whoever goes there never returns." I was stunned for a moment. I didn't understand what he was trying to say. "What are you saying? Are you talking? Get out of here. I don't have any money." "Okay, son. We'll meet again sometime on a trip." And I scolded him and sent him away. He said just this as he left. Then, "On a trip. We'll meet at." Even after he left, his voice kept ringing in my ears. I thought he might be crazy. After a while, the train started moving, and the coach I was sitting in. There was no one there except me. The train started moving slowly, then suddenly, as if an unknown force was driving it. Then suddenly it stopped in a deserted place, where all around it was dark and quiet. Then a beautiful girl in a white sari arrived. And as soon as she arrived, the coldness spread. The wind started blowing. "Hey, brother, will this train go to Kalmora?" "Yes, she'll go. I'm going there too." "Well, then that's fine. At least I found someone called Renu." "You're right. Traveling alone is scary, isn't it? That's why it's a joy to meet someone you know." "You're right. Meeting someone you know brings a special sense of joy. When will this train start?" I don't know when. I'm sitting here, and it's happening. It's intermittent. I'll make it home tonight, right? Now everything is in God's hands. By the way, where are you coming from? I'm coming from Raipur. I had an exam today. Okay, that's fine. After a while, the train started moving, and I forgot to ask where the girl came from at such a late hour, because when the train was in the middle of the forest, she had boarded the train when it stopped at. The train slowly picked up speed, and the entire coach. And it was just me and that beautiful woman. Where is the truth? I never dwell on anyone's beauty. I should leave. I mustered up the courage to ask him. By the way, would you mind if I asked you something? Yes, please ask. What's wrong with that? I was asking if you are married? Yes, it is. And let me tell you one more thing, my husband is no longer alive. Sorry, I didn't know. Why are you apologizing? Whoever came will go tomorrow. There was no sadness on his face, but there was a strange, fearless smile that sent shivers down my spine. The train slowed down sometimes. The train continued to accelerate, sometimes rapidly, and then, about 3 hours later, at 2:30 a.m., it suddenly stopped again. And an announcement sounded. Attention all passengers. Due to a technical problem, the train will be unable to proceed further. We regret the delay in your journey. This interruption occurred. I was stunned to hear this because the train was standing in the middle of a dense forest and all around by it was all silence and darkness. Where would we go at this late hour? We'd wait for morning. I can't wait until morning. I don't even know if the train will leave in the morning. So, are you going to go home through the forest so late at night? What else? I'm on my way. It'll only take 2 hours to reach Kuldhara. It's already 1 o'clock in the night, and there's a forest nearby. It's a departure. Look, brother. If you're scared, don't go. I'm going. Okay, fine. Let me go with you. We're going to the same place anyway. The girl decided to walk through the forest without any fear. It was when I came out, I saw that it was pitch dark and the weather had turned bad. It seemed like a bad idea to leave so late at night. The weather was already turning bad. I don't think it's safe to go in this bad weather. If you're scared, don't go. I'm going. Okay, yes, I'm leaving. Trusting that Art's words turned out to be my biggest mistake. Because everywhere, darkness, lightning flashing in the sky, mysterious silence of the forest. We continued walking through the increasingly heavy rain. The thick drops of rain stabbed like needles into our bodies. It was biting. Then we spotted a dilapidated tea stall where we stopped and stretched out. Amidst the silence, the sounds of the forest, and the strange atmosphere, we just waited for the rain to stop. But there was something on that woman's face that clearly suggested she was hiding something from me. By the way, you didn't tell me What's your name, and where were you coming from so late at night? What would you do if you knew this? After what journey would we meet again? I'm just going to Jaisalmer for some work. I'll leave shortly. What's the point of meeting for such a short time now? Okay, don't tell me. Can you tell me why you're going to Jaisalmer? My husband was from there. She's his sister-in-law, so I'm going there. Okay, fine. After a while, the rain stops, but an awkward silence settles in. We started moving forward again, and as we went deeper into the forest, the darkness became denser. Past. The villagers' words echoed in my mind, whoever came to this forest at night. The train never reaches Jaisalmer. The rain was blowing with a cool breeze. Even though it looked clean from the outside, when I looked closely, I saw in the darkness The same old man I'd met at the station was standing there. The moment I saw him, I felt a strange sensation in my body. A deep fear descended upon Saran. "Hey, you're the same person I met at the station, right? Son, you must have seen someone else." "Me? I remember it clearly, it was you who was begging." "Oh, no, no, it must be someone else. I had no idea why. What's going on with this strange woman on one side and the dense forest on the other?" Suddenly, I saw the same old man. "Oh, you must have seen someone else." For a moment, I thought it might be an eye infection. "There will be deception. Which way leads to Baba Kalmara?" "Son, go this way. Straight." "Okay." Then he showed us the right path, and we continued on the same path. But I was worried that he might. Whether the route is right or wrong, I just want to make it through this scary night. We're on our way again. And from the forest came the menacing howls of wolves and the ominous cries of owls. The time sounded. Then suddenly, the rain started again, this time with no sign of stopping. I wasn't taking it in. The rain was so heavy that I couldn't see clearly. Then we saw a dilapidated hut in the middle of the forest. We stood outside and waited in the rain, waiting for it to stop. Suddenly a woman appeared from the depths of the forest. The sounds of crying and a baby's screams began to drift in. As I listened, my throat went dry and my heart started beating. "Hey, can you hear voices too?" "Yes. I heard the sound too. It sounds like someone is in trouble. Who could be this woman in the woods at this time of night?" "Let's go and see. Who knows, someone might be in trouble." I couldn't understand what was happening to that woman. Should I go or not? It was raining heavily in the forest. Heavy drops of water were falling everywhere. After a while, the rain stopped, and a strange silence descended on the forest. It became clearer. So the woman and I went ahead and followed the sound of the anklets. It started to as we moved further into the dense forest, a strange smell began to spread. It must have been some animal rotting away and dying. Then I heard the tinkling of anklets. The darkness and the thunder increased. Terrified, I said to him, "Hey, I don't feel right. I don't think we should go any further." There was no response for a while. But when I looked back, she was gone. Then, all around, there were women, children, and piles terrifying screams. Voices echoed. I ran for my life towards the village. On the way, I saw the same old man again. But I ignored him. I ignored the scary sounds and the old man. He continued on, and then he heard someone crying again. When I looked, there was the same woman under the tree. "What are you doing here? And why are you crying?" "Are you?" she asked, laughing out loud. I appeared in my true form. The sight shook me to my core. I invoked the name of Bajrang Bali. I called out and ran into the darkness. Terrified, I kept running, and the next day, I was found unconscious at the railway station. My body was terribly stiff. I couldn't feel anything. It felt as if I was having a seizure. The villagers took me home. When I got home, I told my mother everything. Mother started crying. I never traveled at night again. But who was that old man? To this day, I still don't understand who that old man was. It was a trick of theirs. But he had already told me that this journey would be a success. Don't do it. This journey is very dangerous. God knows who he was. He really. Was it a good person or a ghost? Not all ghosts are necessarily bad. Some are even good. If you find such a village. If you like the stories of, then definitely subscribe to the channel so that the video reaches you first as soon as it is uploaded, and yes, if this video gets 2,000 likes, then I will definitely upload its next part, and please comment whether I should upload the next part or not.